What's up, everybody? I hope you're having a good day. Today, I'm going to be talking about your divine purpose and your divine light, and that there are distractions, and specifically, there's people put here on earth in the physical form to distract you from your purpose. And so these negative entities have actually maybe been around your soul for like thousands of years, but specifically they've been put in this reality in your life to stop you from completing or participating in your purpose. And so if you think of your mind and your state of being like a pond, which is how Buddhists describe it, then every thought that you have creates ripples in the pond. And if you have like a pond with a lot of waves, the water is going to be murky, it's going to be unclear, and it's going to like rage at times, and it won't be peaceful at all, and you won't be able to accomplish anything with a pond that has a lot of ripples, basically. And so there are people put in place, like, say, well, it's said that you choose your parents, but I don't know if that's totally true. I feel like there's a possibility that your parents could have been put here as well to stop you from your purpose in a certain way. Maybe they could be like archons or reptilians of a certain kind that have implanted themselves into your life to stop you in a certain way, or to make you, say, a narcissist, make you have narcissistic tendencies and things like that. But so these people are put around you, whether they're in your household or they're at your work or anywhere really, and all their purpose is to implant negative ideas into you, negative belief systems, and also to put waves in your pond, and also to absorb any positive energies that you have, right? Like, say, sometimes I'll be making a video, and I'll just be making a video, or I'll just be walking by somebody, and then they give me like a really weird look, like they look at me instantly, and it's like, what, like, why are you looking at me? And the reason why they're looking at you is because they're on this low vibration, they're on this low negative frequency, and when they feel your positivity and your divinity, that you have a divine purpose that is way bigger than life, when they feel that, they look at you and and they want to knock you off of your purpose. They want you to think, they want you to get self-conscious about yourself. They want you to not believe in yourself. Like, these people, they have no purpose. They don't believe in themselves. They've been caught in the same belief systems and paths for their lifetime, or maybe even past lifetimes. And all their purpose was to be implanted here and knock you down, knock you off your purpose. And it's important to take your life seriously. I was gonna say by the reins, because life can be like a horse, and you don't really know where it's going until you take control of that horse, until you tame it. And you do things like looking at your natal chart, or meditating, and you actually learn more about yourself and the reason why you're here. I just woke up, that's why my hair is fucked. Maybe I should start doing my hair for these videos, maybe. I usually care a fuck ton about that shit, but I don't really give a fuck. So yeah, the worst thing about these entities is that if they're at your work or something, like, you could just be working, like, I don't really want to expose myself or anything, but you could be working and this person just says something like loud and piercing, like just to your brain, and it creates big ripples. And so like your first instinct is to just react to them in the same way that you always do, which could be putting you in a negative vibration. But you really don't want to do that. Like you want to stop and think and use your solar plexus. You don't want to just do whatever they say. Using your solar plexus, what I mean by that is like your solar plexus has to do with like I do or I act, and you don't want to act just for somebody else's word based upon that. You want to act based upon what you want to do and what you think is right. Like at work, I just do what needs to be done, and then these people try to make it a lot more difficult than that, or they try to implant different things in my mind, make me not believe in myself because they don't believe in themselves at all, and they never had a reason. They never found a reason to. I'm not saying that they can't have divine light and they can't like have a purpose and they can't grow, but the fact is that they didn't. They decided not to, and they're still deciding not to, and that's because they have this archon, this negative entity that is stuck in them. They have been hijacked by this entity, and this entity is making them think negative thoughts and making their life just the same on repeat, and making it so that when you, a light worker, walks by or is working with them, all they want to do is steal your energy and make you feel like shit. Alright? So now a bunch of people are just like, just a minute ago there was nobody here. Now everybody's here. I even had to just change like where I've been taking videos, even though I haven't made that many videos, because the place that I was making videos at, just people started showing up, just like everywhere. And you wonder why. But so yeah, don't make yourself susceptible to the vibrations of these people. Think positive thoughts and think before you act. And also eat healthy. I haven't really talked about this much, but for the past 2 weeks, well, almost 2 weeks now, I think in like 2 days it'll be 2 weeks, I've gone vegan. And so like people always talk about how vegan is like, yeah, it's a good diet because you're not killing animals, you know, and it's high vibrational, but I feel like there's more to it. Like when I was young, I just wanted to eat fruit, and like I remember one time specifically, like my dad made me chicken and oranges, and I wanted to eat the oranges. This was like when I was like 5 or 4, but he didn't want me to eat the oranges until I ate the chicken, and he like made me eat the chicken. Like my body wanted the oranges, my body wanted the fruits and vegetables, but he made me eat meat. So just be conscious about what you're putting in your body, because meat, like the cows and the pigs that are all living together and the chickens that are all living together in those closed pens, like that's how disease starts. And that they put GMOs and different steroids into these animals to make them have more meat and shit. Like you don't know what effect that has on your DNA at all. So it's important to know what you're putting in your body and be conscious of the fact that whatever you're putting in your body creates you, and not only you, well actually yeah, creates you, your energy, your state of being. Because if you're eating negative energy, like you're eating the meat of these animals who have been pumped up with steroids and medication, and also their state of being is at a very low vibration, because they're filled with fear and anxiety and all these different things, because they're not out in the wild, they're not enjoying life, they're trapped. And so these foods are gonna keep you trapped as well. It's almost like you're just eating these foods that keep you locked in the same pen that these animals are in. I guess yeah, just be conscious about what you're eating, And then also toxicants. I'll touch on toxicants real quick. Like, it's not bad. Weed isn't a bad or a good thing necessarily. Sometimes I smoke a little weed. I'm doing my best at the moment not to, just because I feel like it makes my vibration very susceptible to these negative entities, just like eating meat would, or having like negative thoughts about yourself would. It makes you susceptible to the vibrations of these negative entities that want you to think badly about yourself. Like, you'll be more inclined to think badly about yourself if you're eating meat and you're eating shitty, as opposed to if you're eating vegan and you have a strong sense of self. So weed can be used to learn things, I feel like, and it's a psychedelic, so you can learn things. But doing it all the time and not being productive, that's when it becomes an issue. If you can be productive with whatever you do, then it's a good thing, I feel. But something like nicotine, I stopped smoking nicotine a few weeks ago, and I hit like my homie's device like once this week. I don't know why. I wanted to kind of just like feel what I was missing or some shit like that. But like, nicotine kills your heart, it kills your lungs, and there's nothing good about that. And like, all you do is chase a buzz. So I don't fuck with nicotine. It changes your whole brain chemistry. And that's what this game is. It's all about chemistry. It's all about chemistry and vibration. Because, as you know, everything in this reality is vibration. At the smallest level, there are particles that are even smaller than electrons, protons, and neutrons that are all just vibration, all just information. And whatever you see, hear, and perceive is from your perceptual set, which is just what you're gathering from the vibrations that are around you. So don't tune into the vibrations that these negative entities want you to, where it's just the physical world and it's negativity and it's just bad stuff. Tune into the vibration that you want to be at. Tune into the vibration of love, gratitude, and abundance, because that's where you deserve to be at. That's where you were born at. That is the natural state of your being, and that's where you need to be if you want to ascend in this life. All right. That's gonna be all for today. The sun is rising. And try to focus. The sun is rising. Is this sun even fucking real? I watched a video a few weeks, like 2-3 weeks ago, where somebody was saying that the sun isn't real, that there's two suns. There's the sun of the Matrix and then the real sun. Oh yeah, that's important. These people, these archons, these negative entities that want to put ripples in your pond, they want to keep you trapped in the Matrix, in the matrices that you have created in your head that keep you locked in belief systems, right? You have these deep belief systems about how the world works, and they limit you from becoming infinite, from tapping into the infinite possibilities that you are, from tapping into the cosmos. Get out of the Matrix. Fuck these people. Do what you want to do. Feel the way that you want to feel, right? Get out of the Matrix before it's too late. Before you're caught in a 9-to-5 job that you fucking hate. I love these birds. Yeah, get out of the Matrix. Whatever Matrix you've created in your head, get out of it. You don't have to keep living the same way that you have. You can make a change. You always have a choice, right? there's always a decision that you can make. You always have a decision between the positive and the negative thought, because there's always both. I think that's enough for this video. Stay tuned in for the next one. Stay tuned in. I love y'all. I'll see you later. Peace.